Hello everyone, hello everyone, hello everyone. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to the Jerome Strickland channel. I'd like to welcome everybody back. I'm down here at one of the local parks. It's a nice little nature spot down here. They got nature trails all down here, but we just had a really big rain and you can see where it's all flooded back over in there. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's quite interesting to look at flooded water. Just seeing how the water just, in a matter of minutes, can just flood a whole lake. It's almost up to the parking lot. Not far from the parking lot. But I wanted to make a quick video. I figured like this would be a good spot. Didn't think it was gonna be a lot of people out here, but when I got out here, it's just the weirdest thing. People just parked in little crevices and just come out here and park and just sit in their car. And so, I mean, there's cars all down through here. People just come down here and sit in their car. So I pulled up beside somebody and they was in their car, and I went down the street. Somebody was sitting in a car, and I came over somewhere else and somebody was pulling off in a car, and they see me walking around with a camera. They're wondering, what is he doing? So looks like the sun's trying to come back out. So it's a lot of parked cars with people just sitting in them. I guess people are thinking about life and who knows what else they got going on. But anyway, that don't have anything to do with me. But I decided to walk down this little empty road right here. It's still fairly empty out here. You just have people in these little crevices all throughout the park behind trees and stuff. I don't know. I thought that was a little weird. I think that's a little weird when you come into a park. Why so many cars are parked behind trees and crevices? See that one over there? They just come out here and park. But like I said, that's none of my business. That's not even what this video is about. What I'm going to talk about today is you've paid the price. You've made the sacrifices. You've done the work. Now it's time to live. I'm going to cut through here. You've paid the price. You've made the sacrifices. You've done the work. Now it's time to live. It's time to live now. The fights are over. The battle is over. Hold on, there's a policeman down there. He's got his lights on. I'm gonna see what he wants because he's parked behind my car. But I'm gonna keep it running and just make my video. Yes. So I want to talk about your life now. How you doing now? I want to talk about your life now. You've paid the price. You've made the sacrifices. Now it's time to live. All throughout your life, you've been gaslit. You've gone through isolation rituals, humiliation rituals. You've been cheated, lied on, and went through some of every little thing you can think of. In life, at one point, you can testify to this. Life was very unpleasant for you. But what did you do? You kept going. You kept trying. You kept living and believing. You kept your pure heart. You didn't lose your right intentions and your right motives. You didn't do anything to anyone or hurt anyone. You didn't lie to anyone. You didn't allow yourself and your heart to be corrupted by the corruption. And that is a feat to be applauded. You did not allow it. You kept yourself. You loved yourself. And you awakened to the God within you. You did what was right in the face of everything doing you wrong. Now that you have crossed the proverbial Jordan River, you are in the promised land now. You are now in the promised land. You love yourself. You have a pure heart. And you did what's right. You remain kind. You remain good. You remain loving. And you do what's right. And this was not easy over the years. In fact, this was very difficult because there were times when you not only wanted to give up. Let me get past this slow moving vehicle. Like I said, there's a lot of cars just out here creeping around for some reason. I don't get the creeping around. I don't get it. It just rained out here. Y'all can see where it's flooded over there. But now it's time for you to live. It's time for you to love. Look at these geese. These beautiful family of geese. Look at that. Like I said, I always run into geese in these nature spots. They're a nice little family. They're not worried about nothing. They're enjoying their life. Swimming, flying, and walking. This is why I think geese are amazing animals. They hang together, they protect one another, they eat together, they fly together, they swim together, and they walk together. They may have their little squabbles, but they're a family. Yes, this is the chosen ones right here. This is us. These are the chosen ones. Yes, look at him. He just hissed at me. I don't know what that was about. Like a cat. Look at these guys. But anyway, I just want to say it's time for you to live. It's time for you to love. It's time for you to have joy. It's time for you to put down the fight and rest. But not only do you rest in the knowing of who you are. I'm coming up on some cars here, so I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. I'm gonna show y'all something, this little white SUV over here. They've been ducking and dodging through out here. It's weird. It's almost like they spying me or something. You'll see them when I turn the corner. When I first got out here, they passed by me and parked. Then they drove slow past me. I seen a little kid or something looking out the back window at me. And I think it's the same SUV. Could be that guy right there. And so, I'm one of those people. Hold on, let me get past this truck right here. It's like it's finna rain again out here. Like I said, I'm not gonna hold y'all long tonight. It's a nice little walk. It's not necessarily a nature trail because it's all flooded out here. Look at that. It's all flooded out here. But you have lived your life. You fought the good fight. You ran the race. And you stayed pure. You stayed honest. You stayed true. You kept God in your heart. You didn't lose your willingness to have the right motive in everything you do. You didn't lose your willingness to stay pure of heart. You didn't lose your willingness to do the right thing, even though a lot of wrong was done to you. You have saved, in a way, you have saved your own soul by staying and keeping God in your heart. Because if you was waiting on, when you started, you was waiting on something to come save you, come save your soul, and then you realize you got to save your own soul. Look at that. But the stray cats, that's a homeless person or something. But you had to save your own soul by staying pure of heart. Why? Because your pure heart creates compassion. And your compassion generates love. And your love manifests a beautiful reality. Yes, talking low because I don't know how it is where you live, but people are everywhere, man. Even in places you don't see them. I'm sure somebody's like watching me right now out their window or something. I can feel it. Somebody watching me out their window. Call me paranoid, and maybe I am, but that's not what this video is about. But it's time for you to rest. It's time for you to live. It's time for you to know who you are and who is within you. The great I am is within you. All power, strength, and love is within you. It's time now. It's time now. I know you feel like you have to be ready for the fight. And I'm not even telling you to rest in that way. Always be ready. But while you're being ready, just know that you have overcame. Live your life now. Be full of joy and peace. You stayed the person you were supposed to be, in spite of getting lied on, in spite of getting cheated on, in spite of getting manipulated, in spite of all of this, in spite of the isolation ritual, the humiliation ritual, the indoctrination ritual, and the frustration ritual. All these rituals been played out on you. All of these hypnotic things that they try to throw at you, trying to make you not believe in yourself, trying to make you not loving yourself, trying to make you not. Why? What is it? To ascend, you got to leave the ground. And to leave the ground, it takes a lot of flapping. To leave the ground, it takes a lot of work. To leave the ground, you have to push upward because things are pushing you down. But then there's a point in ascending. Think of a bird or one of those geese we just saw. There's a point in ascending where the wind catches your wings. All that flapping you did to get to the top, all that flapping you did to ascend higher, now you finally at cruising altitude. You at cruising altitude now. All you gotta do is stretch your wings. The wind got you now. The wind's got you now. It's time to rest and fly. Yes. All the things you've been through throughout your life is you in the spirit flapping your wings, trying to ascend, trying to be the best version of yourself, trying to be the best you can be, trying to do your best, trying to live your life. And all this time, you've been flapping against the ground, flapping against the wind, flying against the wind, trying to ascend. But it reaches a point, just like I was talking about these geese, there reaches a point when you have reached a certain height, that you don't have to flap no more, that you can just stretch your wings and let the air take you, and you can rest, and you can look down at the ground where you was at, hobbling and scratching for worms. But now that you're above it now, you've ascended, it's time to rest. It's time to rest. I'm coming back to my car now. Like I said, I wasn't gonna hold this video long, but I wanted to give y'all that information because a lot of people still think they're in the fight, when God is saying in your heart, no, it's time to rest. It's time to be at rest. It's time to love yourself. It's time to be kind to yourself. It's time to have joy. It's time to have peace. It's time to rest. You've ascended. You're at cruising altitude now. Yes. Yes. I will admit, this park is a little creepy today. This park is a little creepy. How you doing? So like I said, there's a lot of people just going around just doing the most. But like I said, love yourself, do what's right. You've ascended now. Now you can rest. I'm Jerome Strickland. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.